Hi guys, welcome to the Ladies Cabal, and I'm Derby Frankson. Here with me is
Ette Mbakara.
Odiah.
Ezinee Akam.
And today we will be talking about rape, sexual abuse, and sexual harassment. But I'm not going to begin the conversation. I'm going to put it out here for my wonderful gentleman and beautiful lady here to start the conversation. So, our able producer, Ezinee.
I mean, this is a very important and serious topic. Like, I don't even know where to start from. First of all, like, why do people even do this kind of things? Why do people rape people in the first place? Why does this happen? Why do you think it happens? You know, is it lack of, like, maybe they don't have people around them they can actually have sex with, and then everything piles up, and at some point they're like, you know what, anybody I get, I'm pouncing on them. Because I still don't understand why people rape anybody. Because the enjoyment of sex is derived when it is, you know, consensual. Like when both parties agree that, oh, I want you, I like you, let's do this. I mean, what do you think, guys?
I agree with you. I still don't understand why people rape. The one that even X me out is animals. I don't want to call them guys. Animals that rape teenagers or young infants. I can't. You must be sick to actually go as far as rape a 2-year-old person, 2-year-old girl, a 2-year-old boy, because it's vice versa. Women also rape guys too, or rape a 3-year-old boy. I don't get it. Like, why? What's the fun? How do you even get turned on?
To be honest, like how?
Man, I always don't like talk about rape because it's very, very, very sensitive
Serious,
and
yeah.
it pains me because most times my gender has always been the man.
But that doesn't mean that women don't rape.
Well,
boys
let's talk
as well.
about the majority here, right? We know that a devil is a liar, but humans lie too. But who they lie past? Now we go talk about. So we are saying yes, women rape, but like he said, the opposite gender is you know, they are the ones that commit this crime the most.
Yeah.
So
So we're in the women's cabal actually, Abby.
oh yeah.
So, but rape is devilish. It's wicked because how your prick dey even stand for person will tell you no.
Right?
Instead way you go rape, you know, go wank. I'm just trying.
I mean, there are lots of prostitutes you can have sex with.
You have options. So why force someone that said, I don't want this thing? Yeah. Like how your body they stand. The more they keep saying no, you be like, see, the more they agitated, the more.
But there are people that practice this kind of fetish. It's called
BDSM.
Consensual non-consent. I think it's NCS.
Okay. It's my first time
like that.
It's my first time of hearing about it.
Yeah. So a man and a woman enter a contract where they say, I give you permission to force yourself on me at intervals. Maybe like
But not in this country,
no, it happens. It happens.
Wow.
It's just that people don't talk enough about it.
Okay.
Like you can agree, okay, you know what? Maybe like early in the morning, you can try to force your way into me. Do you get?
Because they enjoy it.
Some women enjoy it. Yeah. Some
Yes.
women love the feel of you know, reliving their past trauma. You know, it's as a way of therapy. Okay. But I don't really think it's a very effective way of therapy.
Well,
because it's like you will keep trying to catch that high.
Is this into law?
You know?
Is this in law?
I have no idea. It's just something that I've read on. Like I did a lot of research about BDSM.
Wow. I feel like you be
Okay, so I'm going to read more about that after this. I feel like I'm going to read more about that after this episode, because I will meet you behind camera and maybe you'd give me more information about that.
Yeah, but I haven't tried it though.
No, it's okay even if you have.
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it because it's like it feels kind of rapish, like. Oh.
Okay, so you know, I'm somebody
bit.
that likes to look at different side of things. So I'm not like stuck on one opinion. I feel like there are a lot of people that enjoy BDSM, and imagine someone who was enjoying BDSM in his relationship or in her relationship, and then she gets to meet a guy who wants
Vanilla sex.
You know,
They call it vanilla
oh God,
Oh, there's a name for it.
she knows names about these things.
Vanilla, okay,
I need
So the strawberry.
I need to meet you for
So
more of these
personally,
things.
I barely have vanilla sex. I find it so boring.
Oh,
Yes,
heard
it's
that.
very boring. Like just being on top of a woman and just
Yeah.
Nah, it's
What do you
boring.
enjoy, please?
You need to engage me mentally
You get
before we even
What's
get
that one
there.
called?
Like I need to feel that you want me. Like
you
when
get it.
When you
get
see
it.
me, you're
And
going
then-
to bite
and
me.
then the spirit can lead you
Yes.
either
I need to
aggressively
feel, I need
or
to feel that intensity.
vanilla.
I like this lady's Cabal.
Okay, so I'm talking about where we first started.
Yeah.
Why do men rape, or why do people rape people in the first place? So there, we see on social media many times when a girl is dressed in a certain type of way,
Yeah.
they'd say it's because she was exposing her breast the way that I'm exposing my small breast right now, and then some guy will say it's because I showed you my breast on
Yeah.
the internet. That's why you decided to come and devour my body. But then some would say, it's because of their upbringing. You know, there are always people
Yeah.
will always
Always have something to
create
say.
reasons, especially when it comes to men. I'm sorry, I'm not anti-men. So
Well,
they are
definitely.
always creating that
Yeah.
you know, to
But let me tell you something, right? You made a statement that the majority is men. It's not true. It's
That
not true.
rapes.
Yes, it's not
because
true.
let us say the truth. I'm not saying
Because most times-
I'm not
most
saying
times-
you're wrong,
Yeah.
but men like knack past women. So even when
That-
a
that-
bigger
that- that's
person,
also a stereotype.
That's a stereotype.
That's also a stereotype.
Okay,
Let me just
but
tell
I
you
didn't
something.
say
I was
because
trying to
you
say.
get one guy, you get for internet, so we say
Yeah.
one girl talk for Insta blog
Yeah.
comment say. They wrote something about a girl raping a minor or sleeping
Yeah.
with a minor, not even raping. And then I saw the comment section and the guys are like, "Where is the girl's number? Please tell her to come and rape me."
Those are useless guys.
I'm just saying.
I think I just trying
Because
to catch cruise.
I don't know, whatever, but a woman will really, when they're talking about
That's an
rape,
expensive
a
thing.
Let me
woman
tell you-
will really go to this comment section to go
Okay.
and start saying,
So let me
tell the
tell
man
you
to come and
something.
rape
I'm not sure you've seen some
Let me
comments
tell you
from
something, right? Most times, guys that were raped when they were younger felt like it was consensual. Like, this curvy woman was checking me out. Meanwhile, you're just like 12 or 13 years old. But because you and your friends are already thinking about this woman sexually, you get. Then when you grow up and people tell you that, you were raped, you're like, no, I
But
wasn't
you know
raped.
that's the same thing with
I wasn't
you know
raped,
that's the
though.
same thing with younger girls
You
that
get-
were taken advantage of by their uncle, by their gatesman or whatever.
It's not
They
always
start
the same.
even indulging in that thing. They start enjoying it.
Yeah, but
only
they
for
don't,
them to
they don't
realize
brag
that.
about it. But men can brag about it. Like, men, I've been knocking since I was 15. I've been knocking hot chicks.
Meanwhile,
Like,
it was just
you
was
were
raped.
being raped.
Okay,
like,
so
you-
why I said we
You
should
get-
talk about the majorities because
Yeah.
rarely would you hear that a guy
girl
went to go
raped.
and visit a girl and then the girl raped.
Because they don't complain about it or they feel they are.
See,
men,
let's- okay.
men are expected to be the
Okay,
bigger
okay, I'm
gender.
not
When
trying.
they are on the other side, they
I'm
don't
not,
talk
I'm not
about
Feels
it.
trying.
weird
I'm
to
not
them.
trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's okay for any sex to rape anybody.
Actually,
Yeah,
bullshit.
It's and no human should rape any human at all.
No, it's not.
So we are always talking about the ones that happens very like all around us
Yeah.
every day. The truth is that out of 100% of out of 10 girls that you see, I used to tell my male friends, out of 10 girls that you see, 7 have been raped. The remaining 3, either one escaped rape
Yeah.
and probably will still go and face rape in the front. 2, probably, they don't want to talk about it, or they're
Yeah.
denying it, or stuff like that, or they're just being very lucky that they've not
Yeah.
experienced it.
Yeah.
And the truth is that rape can happen to you even as
And
I
there are
speak
times,
to you,
and there are times,
even as an
and there are
adult.
times that the 2% that you're talking about that don't really think that they've been raped. Sometimes they've been used by the same gender.
Do you get?
Maybe a woman when they were growing up touched them, but it's like because it's not a man.
Yes,
it's not
and the same gender can
because
rape.
When women
Let's even
talk
say
about
that too. The same
when women talk
woman
about
can rape a woman.
Yes.
A man can rape a man.
Yeah.
I went to an all-girls school, right? And in my boarding school, I heard other one of my what they call when a colleague, not a colleague don't enter my brain because my classmates, my mates actually complain about that, how a senior took advantage of her, blah 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 blah.
So now they use this school mom, school dad
exactly
kind of thing to take advantage.
The truth is that the same way we say girls can rape guys can rape girls can rape their fellow girls, and vice versa.
Yeah. So
I don't know. For me, I feel like there should be a personal punishment for this. My take. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Punish these people. I mean, for the guys, cut off their pennies or something. Yeah, I mean,
the same way that they used to knock a gun, or the way they come a gun for women. That's when they cheat on their husband, something will happen to them. The same men that went to go and knock that kind of jazz should knock the jazz that when a man rape you, person, something will do them. That's
crazy.
If you allow me, I'm going to say that that's what people should do. As you're burning your girl picking and as you're burning your guy picking, go and I don't know if you're a traditionalist, do it. The truth is that even Christians too still go, they still suffer some traditionalist methods. So for me, if you leave me, that's what I would say. Should I? Because if you want to say, let's go to the law, we all know.
Let me add to what you're saying. I have a personal experience, right? I noticed that when I was way younger, like 14, 15, I was getting a lot of advances from men up to 40 and older.
You like them young?
Like 14, 15, 16, 17. I think they started reducing as I was aging.
Oh, really?
And the ripest age was 15. Like, I could not go from point A to point B, maybe to go and fetch water. And I'm carrying water on my head, coming back to my house, and there's already a man pulling up with white beard saying, baby girl, you're hot. Meanwhile, I am just 15 years old. I can see that my breasts are still tiny. I mean, like, I'm not developed yet. I'm still young, I'm still fresh, I'm still learning about life. But you look at me and like, I want to fuck this teenager. Like, that is sick, you know?
I don't know why, I feel like it's sometimes a cultural belief. Because these older men, as at that time,
it's not as at that time, my brother.
Because they have this belief that they have to marry younger ladies. There's this cultural.
You know why? Because it's for them. They feel like they have more. Men work a lot with ego. I'm sorry. They feel like this girl is just going to submit.
Not all men, please. I need to correct that.
I
always don't like when I hear men. Not all men.
So we're talking about this
men.
I say men work a lot with.
No, don't say men work a lot.
But to be honest, men are masculine in nature.
Even women, there are certain things we talk about.
Yes.
We feel a lot. We're emotional. That's why people say we're too emotional. We're too needy.
No,
they argue.
What I think is that Nigerian men need to go for therapy because they don't have to deal with a woman that has
our society have messed up.
Everybody needs to go for
But it's not everybody. When people say men like this, it just feels that all men are messed up.
Because they don't have proper
I am messed up.
Their mothers did not train them well. Mothers are very lenient.
See, listen, let's be very honest. Let's be very honest.
They don't. They're very hard on their daughters.
Ezinee, the truth is that I need to even still, I'm working on myself every day because I have grown to feel like I have to satisfy a man.
I don't have to.
Actually, I'm telling you just now that I'm intentionally, I watch videos, I read motivational, stuff that says you are enough, you don't have to please a man. But I can tell you that at the age of even 28, I had it in my head that I have to satisfy a man, and every time I meet a man, I'm already, my brain is already saying you have to satisfy this man. I'm looking for a way to you're like. So we all need therapy. That's the truth. You can't lie about it.
So before we get to the therapy, let me tell you something. You don't have to satisfy a man.
This guy they get with that they talk.
They get with it.
I say you, as you grow, you don't date your brain. I know.
Change it.
I'm already changed, baby.
Please,
it's not easy. It's conditioning when you're growing up with your parents.
I feel it's time for us to start listening to our inner mind reasoning.
Brother, you cannot listen to your inner mind if you don't even know.
You still need therapy for that.
Hold on. I feel it's time for us to start listening to our inner minds, our reasonings, because there's a certain way someone will treat you and you will know this is wrong.
And I'm telling you that
and if you have so much love for yourself,
and your mother is telling you that
I don't even care what my mother says or what my father says.
Right?
If it's wrong to me, my mind is wrong.
Let me explain something to you. Most times our mothers get married very early, right? My mom got married when she was 19.
You get.
What does she know about being by herself?
My mom is telling me.
Before our brains were even developed, she was already in her husband's house.
You get.
So she would train her children based off her own knowledge of herself.
Now, if you're a
when
child
you're
of that
grown-
mother and you grew up to know
now you
different,
know
and you still
different.
stick to what your mother used to know,
It's hard.
Okay, listen to me.
It's not when you have the same kind of friends.
We right
You
now
know?
here, seated
It's
here,
very
hard.
We know better.
Friends you now have. Because you
you
now
don't
know
understand.
we're
better.
having
You don't
this
understand.
conversation not because we are the way that you think we are.
Yeah.
But we know what we went through before we even got to the point that we are. And
Yes.
we are still, let's be very honest,
It's
we're
crazy.
still fighting it.
It's crazy, yeah.
To tomorrow, I still meet a
crazy.
man, and even when
Yeah.
I am seeing he's messing up, I'm remembering the Bible, be submissive. And I'm
Oh
not supposed to
my
be.
God.
I'm saying that's not in reality. That's not
Yeah.
submission. That's you accepting an abuse.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to actually differentiate these things? Because you're fighting society, you're fighting religion, you're fighting
No, it's
different
not about
things.
fighting religion. I realized that Nigerians have twisted the Bible.
My darling, nasty religion
God
when it
said,
is still for longer.
when God says, "Oh, woman, submit to your husband, submit to your men," right? Doesn't mean that whatever the man is doing, I should just be collecting it. If he beats me, rape me, do whatever, I will still be there and say, "I submit to you, my husband."
darling, is
Okay.
that
It's
not
not
how
that
one of
way.
our ministers lost
Not at
her
all.
life recently?
Okay, let me
You get-
say,
So I'm
let me
saying
say
that
this.
if you had met her and listened
Yeah.
to her, from what I heard,
Yeah.
I heard that she kept pleading to say, "Don't worry, he will change. He's my
No,
husband." But the
no,
thing is that
no.
you don't know this. Wait,
No.
now you can't
I don't
say
agree. I
You can't change a
agree.
man.
I
You
don't
can't
agree
change
to
a
this.
man.
I feel like
One beat.
I need to say something at this point.
Yeah.
Reason being that I lost my sister, my best sister, my loveliest sister out
Wow.
of domestic violence.
I'm so sorry about
So
that.
now when people come around me and say, I can't go, see, once a man do like this, leave. He don't even
Over.
need slap you.
Leave.
Move.
Over.
Because once he starts,
I am
you
over.
go 6 feet under the ground
Over.
before you go stop.
I even
And
get
if you
scared.
die, you go marry
Marry
another
another person.
woman.
So if you-
and if you still won't even try that thing
Let
on the
me tell
woman.
you,
But the thing
I
is,
even- I
not
even
for you
asked-
girls,
one of
but
my
for the people
questions.
listening to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
See, love yourself too
More.
much not to
More.
accept rubbish.
Exactly.
They go
If
say you be
anybody-
feminist.
Fuck feminism.
Fuck feminism.
Accept it. Accept it. Yes, you be feminist, no wala. But it's
Accept
for you
not to
first.
abuse.
Because if you die,
Yeah.
sis, that nigga go marry another babe.
One of my
Try
first
to
dates-
actually beat him.
one
If
of
you
my
know what,
first
he go
dates-
stop.
Yeah.
Then come move ahead with his life.
Yeah.
One of
For
my
you,
friends-
If they no. So once they say abuse, it's no, move.
Move.
You're better. You can always get something else. Just work on yourself first. Love yourself
I'm happy
too
this is
much.
coming from
One of my
a man.
first,
even
one of
accept
my
another
first
rubbish
date
from
questions.
another person.
One of my first date questions is, what is the worst you have done when you were angry? What is the worst thing you have done?
I leave. I just stand up and get out
You
from
get?
there.
Because a
go and
man
watch
has
football.
told me
My dad
that
and I, we don't- some of us don't do
slapped
things,
his
so, but it don't
girlfriend.
mean say we
He has
dey-
slapped because it's like he said that sometimes women need to be taught that women are bigger than them.
He's a motherfucker.
And women know
Whose
better
man
than
is
them.
bigger
That's
than
bullshit.
women?
So, and this is a man that's traveled everywhere. So you can't say he's not because he's not
not
well
exposed.
traveled. Yes,
Okay,
he has traveled.
so going back to
So it's like,
the-
why do you still have this mentality that you can abuse a woman, you can rape her, you can do whatever to her, and she's supposed to submit to you and stay there because of your husband, your boyfriend?
Okay,
you love her.
Okay, the men where they talk this thing, would they allow a woman to abuse them and do the same thing that
so
they
that's
abuse
where
them?
we go
So
back.
why are they
Why
talking
would men
about
accept it?
abuse?
Okay,
Why should you accept abuse
so
from anybody?
That's where we go back to the main topic of
Yeah.
this discussion, which is rape and sexual
Yeah,
abuse.
sexual
Let us be very honest that
Yeah.
the society plays a very important role in these things. The society many times sexualizes women, and unconsciously women feel like they have to be a certain type of way
Yeah.
to be seen, to feel sexy, and that's why a lot of times you say, why that girl? Why that girl they wear this kind of thing now?
Yeah.
For music video. Why they say for music video they always sexualize? For music video we look now. The women they always go almost naked. The men go they wear full shirt, they sit down like this. The woman they they
Yeah.
because they feel like you have to look that way to be appealing.
Actually,
So-
sex appeal is a thing for the media industry.
it's
needed
not
to-
just
to
in
sell.
the media industry.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, man, even the one they talk say, I like the very covered ones. We like the Mary Amaka.
those are the most-
They go get the
Hey.
Mary Amaka for house.
Those
They go
ones-
still get the one where they, you know.
person gets figure 8 for house, still go collect.
So the thing is that everybody should have sense,
Right.
not just the men and the women. You know, it's okay. It's
But
okay
sex
for
is not common these days.
sex.
Sense is not common
My
these
dear,
days.
sense has never been common.
Yeah.
So the thing is, everybody, I feel like if you know that you have BDSM mentality. Because look for the one we follow get the BDSM mentality. I said, guy, madam, you see, I like to collect this thing for force. So when she tell you say, oh yeah, teach me. And even that your force don't mean say me you choke her, make she die. You know, you choke her in a way that is going to be very sweet. You know, and then the girl too, because there are girls too that like BDSM. The one is the guy, so she might be calling vanilla sex. Bam. if you say you don't like vanilla sex, if the guy they give you vanilla sex and why this guy don't they choke me? Why you don't they hit my head for what? Tell us that kind of baby you want, that kind of guy where you want. Go find that guy.
And also BDSM is not always good. Because when you practice BDSM, you also need to go to therapy. Because now when you meet a guy, no, let me tell you, when you meet a guy that is normal, that has never done BDSM before, and he's just treating you normal, like he's a healthy guy, he's not toxic, you'll be like, oh my, I need this guy to slap me. I need him to
toxic because
I need to use chain and tie me. Like
Nigerian relationship.
Seriously.
Now the man when we say. Have you ever been in a Nigerian relationship before? Yes, you have. It ain't one kind. You go today, you go say, baby, I love you tomorrow. You vex. I mean, when you vex, they expect to make you hold and say, baby, why are you vexing now? You know, that thing it fucks with your mind, you know? So I think that all of us are toxic.
Yes, true, girl. We are all toxic.
Even me, when I got out of a relationship, and I met a normal person, I was abnormal for a while.
So let me be honest. Let me be honest. I've dated a guy that, because sometimes I practice BDSM. So I've dated a guy that has never been hard on me. It's always soft. Even when we have sex, he's always making love. I got bored.
What do you want?
I told him, baby, choke me. Baby, choke me.
You want to be choked?
I wanted him to choke me. But he was afraid. He was like,
sometimes no, that kind of choking.
I mean,
but that's the truth.
He doesn't know.
No, see, but the truth is that toxic. Let's say the truth.
So that you said that you pass on. Okay, if I'm choked to this extent.
Toxic love.
No, you don't say, oh, harder.
Toxic love is
until
sweet,
it's hard enough.
but it's not healthy. Your toxic love is sweet. Oh shit.
Guys, are you hearing what she's saying?
But it's not healthy.
I don't want to hear justice for anybody tomorrow.
It's not healthy. You know the talk. I say it's sweet, but not healthy.
Sometimes you can have two boyfriends, one that is normal and one that is.
What?
Let me tell you, you will tilt to that abnormal one.
When you do the hardcore, you
will tilt to that abnormal one. That will be saying that.
I want to unhear it, but what happens to communication now?
Communication.
My dad not going to communicate. See, you're not going to communicate with you.
There are people that
you need to have to.
See, there are people that you need to see a certain way to help your mind. Because if you're seeing a guy as a nice guy, loving guy, and the next thing is choking you, you might stop. You might realize that, I'm dating a beast though. What's happening?
I feel at the end of the day, we all have to understand ourselves, find ourselves, know ourselves, learn to be better. By the time you do those things, your partner is doing that, you're doing that. Trust me, even when you guys are choking yourselves in bed, it's gonna be healthy choking.
Yeah.
So they are. Oh, babe, come on.
I'm learning.
Come on.
So, okay.
So yeah, I'm glad that we were able not to really make this whole conversation really intense, because I was scared from the beginning when they said we were going to talk about rape, but I'm glad that we were able to have the safe landing. So we're gonna see you next time on the female on the women, because my producer is looking at me one. Yes, already corrected me. I'm not saying it. On the ladies, Cabal. Peace, y'all.
Use condom.